Alrighty. All right. Good morning. We are back with another topic, y'all. Another topic. So, if you can like and subscribe and possibly leave a comment down below to help spread the word. That's right. The word is whatever I'm talking about today. Spread the word in the great algorithm that is YouTube and other platforms I'm posting on. So, like and subscribe to help boost my algorithm. And we greatly appreciate it. Okay, so today we are talking about how Gen Z, yes, Gen Z in Nepal to be exact, just changed politics using Discord, memes, and pure online chaos. The kind of chaos that usually only happens when someone posts hot hentai in a general chat. So, meanwhile, Americans, the American politicians, are over here trying to use memes like dads discovering TikTok. I know it's awkward, just curse, and somehow, it's working slowly, working. But let's break down Gen Z and how they took down government and why the future of democracy might actually be a Discord server of some type. So, the year 2025, the month is September. The Nepal government bans 26 social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, Reddit, all gone, deleted, censored. Why? They said it was about regulation, but most people saw it for what it was, a power move to basically shut people up. And that was basically the last spark needed to start the flames of the protests. So instead of just staying quiet, Gen Z exploded, taking to the streets. Thousands and thousands hit the streets, chanting, "Stop corruption, not social media." And here's the weirdest part. The entire movement was organized through Discord. Yes. Your local gaming app. So while the government was trying to kill social media, Nepali youth turned gaming chat rooms into a functional democracy. And according to Mint, the platform's servers allow large groups to deliberate, discuss important issues. Nepal's protesters create servers and channels for different purposes, including announcements, fact-checking, group updates, news dumps, queries, emergency helplines, and general discussions. The structure enabled a smooth flow of information during the critical for mass movements. And they coordinated these protests and shared safe routes, even held elections inside these Discord servers. Such as India Day reported, Gen Z protesters have chosen the next prime minister via vote on Discord, which is insane. And it worked. Within days, the social media ban was lifted. Prime Minister Sharma Ori resigned, and the youth literally brought down a government with Wi-Fi and power and willpower. But here's the thing. The memes were the movement. Social media, Discord gaming chat rooms were the movement. Were where the movement happened. When politicians, rich kids flaunted cars and luxury online, Gen Z turned it into protest fuel. Hashtag Neo Baby memes went from jokes to slogans on banners. The blend of humor and anger It's how modern revolutions look today by blending it into a meme. Truth with what they feel. And America is catching on. At least, well, the politicians are starting to catch on. With Trump sending out memes like the sombrero ones that you recently been seeing, and even the other senators who are less fluent in technology are sending out their own AI memes, though not as successfully as the sombrero. But the American politicians are finally and slowly realizing if you can't beat the memes, you become the meme. Much like Biden did back there when he was running for president. Back, if you remember the whole "Let's Go Brandon" thing, he turned that into a dark Brandon, in which he was showed that he wasn't playing favorites or anything. He was clearing house. So they're slowly catching on how to reach the local youth, Gen Z, and other generations coming after that are very socially brought up on social media. And it's basically like watching your grandpa discover Photoshop, and it's cringy, painful, but very historic. From senators who are no clue how ads make their companies millions, or even how the internet even works. So, what does this all mean? Gen Z isn't lazy. They're decentralized, they're digital, and done waiting for permission. Discord's no longer just a gaming app, it's a shadow parliament. It's a way to communicate quickly, effectively, through different chat rooms under a single topic. Memes are now political weapons to reach any viewer base. When they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, imagine adding a little bit of text to those words. That's millions right there. So what pamphlets were back in 1776, we have Pepe is in 2025. And as government keeps trying to shut down these apps and censor them using AI mess, but you just can't ban or censor the internet spirit. Banning Instagram, they moved to Discord. Shut that down, they will make a new platform by lunch, much like the liberals did with Blue Sky after X. You just can't stop people who grew up in an age dodging parental controls and censorship. They know how to use this technology inside and out, unlike the older generation who think slapping a password lock on the controller is going to keep you out from watching corn and anything else. But let's take this a step further, y'all. If Nepal can run political movements on Discord, how long before America does the same? Just picture and imagine it. Congress is gone. The House of Representatives deleted. In the place, one massive Discord server called the US Gov Official app. And moderators are elected to keep the chat moving. No longer electing congressmen, representatives, we elect moderators. Every American logs in with a real internet ID, with blood and urine samples taken at the computer, with an AI watching to make sure it's you and not someone else giving the samples. Bills in the app. And then once you're able to log in and get to the app, you have bills posted in hashtag announcements. Voting happens and Hashtag polls. The Constitution pinned in the upper top corner next to a cat with a hang in there for morale. Americans arguing with in hashtag voice. And when someone tries to filibuster, boom, they're muted. They can't speak anymore. So, sure, it'd be insane amount of chaos. But let's be honest. Would it really be worse than what we have now? Having congressmen and senators who do not understand the technologies of today and the future, telling you what you want, telling you what you need, when you yourself can just put an instant vote on that app. At least on Discord, things actually get voted on. No lobbyists, just memes, debates, and one mod yelling, "Stop spamming the Bill of Rights with Among Us stickers, you people." So, here's the ultimate takeaway on this. Nepal's Gen Z proved that memes and servers can spark revolutions. They turned a chat app into democracy, forced regulations, and showed the world that the digital generation isn't just scrolling. They're rewriting the systems in ways that no one can dream of. And maybe one day, the American political system will look less like C-SPAN and more like a chaotic but honest Discord server. Because say what you want about Gen Z, at least when they argue online, something actually changes. Whether that be the ads that the companies run on your local Facebook or Instagram feeds, to entire governments. We are living in the age of decentralized information that can pop up anywhere, anyhow. So, anyways, again, like, subscribe, drop your comment. If America became one giant Discord server, would you be, elected moderator or a lurker that just runs through your For You page of bill of rights that might interest you? Or the guy who only posts memes during serious votes and discussions? But either way, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you around.